Welcome to Battle of the Brains, Boys versus Girls, with your hosts, Becca and Ryan, and sometimes Dave.
Hey guys, it's Becca.
And I'm Ryan. How are you guys doing today? We're joining you guys for day 16 of our Alpha Brick Builds competition. How are you doing today on this stinky what day?
I just want to lay in my bed.
I don't know. It smells pretty good to me.
Some movies.
So of course it is raining outside if you're in the Illinois, Joliet area, Crystal area, whatever. It's been kind of a weird week. It's been really nice and sunny, and then it turns to this. And
Yeah.
it's definitely spring here in Illinois, and kind of moving into that.
All the storms coming in from Florida.
So today, of course, we are going to be going over our submissions for our micro builds from yesterday. And we do have a winner of our Star Wars build from 2 days ago that we calculated this morning. And the winner won by 10 votes combined. So it was a pretty close race today. But our winner for today for the Star Wars build is, if it'll let me touch it. No, it froze everything right now. Great. Bear with us, guys. Hold on. Hello. Things would crash today. There it goes. Sorry about that. Hopefully it didn't mess up for everybody else at home. Come on.
Frozen again.
What is taking this thing so long today? Seems like we're having some technical issues here. There we go. So there's our winner. It was the Republic Supply Base from Keller Hammer. And Keller is playing for the boys team. So congratulations to Keller. It was a great build. We liked it a lot. And of course, everybody at home liked it as well, as it got the most votes. So that puts our score up to 7-7. It's a tie for the third time. So good job, boys. Way to come back. You were down by 2 again and came back again. So keep it going. We want to see that momentum keep going. So, but the past has it that the girls usually move forward at this point again and get that lead. So let's see if then the boys come back. So let's see if the boys can finally take a lead today. So we'll see who you guys vote on for our finalists today. Our finalists, or I should say our submissions for today for the micro builds, we're going to show them off to you right here. We've got By the Sea, which is a micro build of the sea, of course. You got a little boat down here, lighthouse on the right side, and of course, a nice little village with a mountain. What do you think of this little mountain up here, this little builds?
Clever. I didn't notice the lighthouse until now. I think that's pretty cool. I don't know.
I like the colors of the roof.
Yeah, I really like that too.
It kind of reminds me of Brazil.
Yeah.
It's got that whole feel with all the all the stuff.
Yeah, with all the houses right on top of each other.
Next up, we've got a micro car. So of course, this is with a 2x2 brick, 2x2 looks like a slope, and 2 of the wheel assemblies, and a couple little slopes on the top for the windshield. It's a nice, cute little build. It reminds me of those little penny racers that are probably way older than you. I don't know if you ever played with those things. Next up, we've got, if it wants to load, there it goes, Micro Factory. So, of course, this is actually a new technique over here with the smokestack. These are actually ice cream cones originally, and somebody had found out that the ice cream cone on the little ball on the top is roughly the same size as a stud. And if you get new ones, it pretty much has to be a new piece. You can stack them as shown here pretty long. I think we in the store have gotten them about 15 or 20 long at sometimes.
Yeah, like half a cup full.
But they have to be good ones because some of them aren't. There is a small tolerance with Lego. Sometimes if they're just a little bit open, they'll just fall right off. So you got to be careful with which ones you use, and definitely buy more than you like. But it's got a lot of cool stacks here and a lot of grid work and very industrial looking. So that was cool. Here we've got a nice little micro castle that was submitted with a full drawbridge here, and this is actually mostly Hobbit hair And I think they also used it in a different color for Doc Ock, I think, in black. In one of the other ones.
Doc Ock has this like.
I know, but it's got and one of them I think has the same hair as this one right here. It's kind of like that bowl cut kind of thing.
It might. That might be the one.
But then, of course, they built it up here too to kind of give it that cavernous feel. It looks like they put some other rock work and stuff underneath there too. So good job on that one. Liked it a lot. Next up, we have the little micro dinosaur. So we've got the little tiny blue dinosaur that came with Rex Danger Vest. I'm kind of cruising through a little forest scene here. There's a little fire going on and little trees and bushes and stuff and I guess a little mountain here in the back. We've got a micro house. So it's a small little house with a nice little fence, and this is supposed to be a big tree. Of course, 2-story house with pitched roof. We've got a micro police car, which they then turned into a remote control car, sort of. So you got the guy here with his little remote and the antenna for the car. We've got Mischief Town, which the story is this is like an alien town built by small people that the Avengers have come to rescue and save and protect them. And apparently it was before the Star Wars. They were kind of trying to blend the two together. So
there you go.
They were saying it was before Star Wars happened and destroyed everything. Next up, we've got Niagara Falls. Some nice water and leaf work. We've got an old car. Cute little car, reminds me of Model T. Even used the old spoked wheels there, so it was cool. I like this one. We've got a small house for a small family. So we do have the family over here on the left-hand side. Of course, their pathway up to the house. This actually almost reminds me of like an older Frank Lloyd Wright house.
You know what it reminds me of?
What's that?
Is what's that one architecture build?
You gotta give me more than that, Becca.
It's like about the one for the one where Abraham Lincoln is sitting in the middle of it.
It's a building that reminds her of a building.
It's an architecture set, but I can't remember.
One of the Frank Lloyd Wright stuff. The Robbie House that's out there. It kind of has a Robbie House.
Kind of like
almost.
that, yeah.
Okay, we'll see. You have to show me later if it's not that one. Next up, we have a developing subdivision. So we've got a nice little road here with some houses, big house here, a little pond going on, I'm assuming, and then a little waterfall or dam maybe. Could be a dam with some water that's coming out of there. So nice little setup here. We got a little tree house, little house in a tree, and I think that's it. That's all of them. Wow, StreamYard, I think, is having some issues today. I'm going to do that. Okay. Wow, yeah, StreamYard's having some issues. Yeah, Christy was saying Frank Lloyd Wright, too. Yeah, I'm assuming that's what she's talking about, but I'll have to show her. We have a couple of them here still, so we'll have to see what she's talking about. She's a little crazy sometimes. You know, do your crazy eyes? Can you do your crazy eyes?
I'm not doing that.
Do it! So that leaves our topic for today that Becca is going to let you know right now. What are we going to build today, Becca?
Word is castle.
Go figure. So today's word is castle. So make sure you get those in by 1:30 tomorrow, as you have been. Make sure you guys send that email to cresthill@bricksminifigs.com and include your name, gender, and the title of your build so we can relay that on. Of course, I would say that the micro-scale castle that was in here cannot re-enter.
No.
It's got to be something new. But of course, you could change it. So what are we looking for out of these castles today? Or tonight, tomorrow? What kind of things are you wanting to see?
I don't know.
I want to see some alligators in a moat.
I think it'd be cool to see.
And an awesome drawbridge. If you can make an awesome drawbridge, I'd be about that. But you got to build like the whole front entry with the drawbridge.
I think it'd be cool to see like castles from certain movies, like Shrek,
movie castles,
or Tangled, or like stuff
would
like
you?
that.
Since you brought up Tangled, would you allow them to do the tower that Rapunzel was stuck in?
That's the one I was actually
technically it's a castle tower, but it's
yeah.
by itself.
Yeah. That's the one I was actually thinking about.
Okay,
but if you do like the big one, like
the castle,
yeah, that'd be cool too.
And then, of course, if you are a castle aficionado, you know that most castles also have to have a keep in the middle. Typically,
what if they did the tower from Rapunzel? Does that count?
That's what we just said.
Tangled.
Where have you been?
Over here.
Dave's a little behind today, apparently.
Yeah, I'm focused on something else. Sorry. Leave me alone.
I don't want to do it. So anyway, yes. So yeah, if you guys are thinking about doing the tower or the castle from Tangled, otherwise known as Rapunzel, you can. You can also do, so Becca was saying about doing some movie castles. It doesn't have to be a Disney castle. No. It could be some kind of crazy castle.
But I think it'd be cool.
It could be the
Dracula's castle.
What about one of the castles from Super Mario Brothers?
Castle Grayskull. They can do a bunch of different ones.
Yeah.
Or you could do your own version of.
Yeah, or just make your own.
Or how you'd want your castle to be if you had one. That'd be pretty cool too. So, but.
Yeah. For me, it'd be the Linsner castle. No, Count Linsner. I'm just kidding. So anyway, there's a lot of different things you guys could do with the castles. If you guys are thinking about something that you want to do and aren't sure, you guys can go ahead and feel free to let us know in the comments. We'll be sure to share that with you and give you a thumbs up or down whether that'll work or not. Mm-hmm. I do have some quick news before Dave starts his talk about some stuff coming out. I was informed this morning. It's unrelated to Lego specifically, but for those of you who are looking forward to seeing movies when we are able to again out in public, it turns out that Universal Universal Pictures, I guess, has essentially announced that they did a really great job with releasing the Trolls World Tour movie, and almost made as much money over that weekend that they would have in the theaters. And they had announced that for now on, a lot of their movies coming out are going to be released in the theater and direct to home as like a premium movie. So like you could pay the $20 to rent it for like 2 days or 48 hours or whatever. And AMC Theaters was not happy about that. So AMC did a public notice and a letter to the, I think their chief media person, and basically said that if you are going to send stuff direct to home, we are not going to show any of your movies anymore. So as of right now, AMC Theaters will no longer be showing any movies from the Universal movie group or any of their affiliates. So if you're wondering what that was, of course, it's Trolls movies. It's the Fast and Furious franchise. There's like 3 or 4 other motion studios that are included in that as well. Of course, it includes any future Trolls movies. And I think somehow DreamWorks was tied in there, but I could be wrong about that. So it was kind of a bummer. And then, of course, Universal kind of was going back and forth and put out another statement saying that, we didn't say that we were going to do it for all the movies, just some of them. And AMC then, of course, responded to, well, if you do it for one, we're not letting you here. Like Trolls was a special thing that they agreed upon, but after that, it's out. So we'll see what happens with that. But as far as right now, AMC Theaters, the largest movie chain around, will not be showing Universal movies in any of their theaters worldwide, not just here. So they said anywhere here in Europe or any of the other countries that they're in right now. So that's kind of a bummer because, you really want to see some of those movies in theaters. And even around here, a lot of them are AMC theaters, except for
the funny part about
some of the Regal Cinemas and who else has the other ones? It's AMC, it's Regal, and
Showplace.
Yeah, but Showplace got, Showplace I think is an AMC company though.
Cinemark.
Yep, Cinemark. So that'd be the only other place you could go to is pretty much the Cinemark theaters. So we almost never go there anyway. Ouch. It will hurt AMC, but it'll definitely hurt Universal as well because that's I think it's close to 1,100 theaters that they're not going to be able to make money off of. So,
I mean, I get where AMC is coming from because what's the point of having it in the movie theater anyways? Yeah. You could just buy it at home.
I think some of the scariness part of it is what if this continues on with other motion pictures, and then movie theaters aren't a thing anymore.
Well, yeah. So that's why, like, I kind of understand where they're coming from, because it's like, well, it's
I mean, I missed
theater.
it out, but I still wish they would bring some more drive-in movies back. I would
talking
love
about
some drive-in theaters.
though.
I would. What, you guys smiling about it?
They're
Do you agree or disagree?
yes, because there's one in.
There's very few around here, but I will say one of them down south, I actually took my wife to see a movie and then proposed to her right afterwards. So.
Yeah, I think there is. I don't remember where the one is that I used to go to, but it was only like at most probably like an hour drive. I haven't gone in a while.
Was it down south? Do you know?
I don't. I think it's
the one that we went to. I think was down in Gibson City.
No.
It was like on our way to U of I.
Yeah, no.
There was actually one in Romeoville before for a long time.
Yeah, and I went there all the time over the summer with my friend because it was like that's what her family would go do. And last summer they decided they were going to close it down for good, and I was like, no.
Yeah.
So now I think the closest one is like in McHenry or something like that.
Yeah. Well, if any of you know where the nearest drive-in movie theater is, let me know, because I definitely want to go to another one soon, because I think it's something that should still be around. And unfortunately, too many people got out of it because. I think mostly because you have those little car speakers, but it's like, would you rather 2 little car speakers or 1, or would you rather go to a theater with super surround sound? And
I remember going to a drive-in theater, and I believe I saw Spirit, and I think the first Spider-Man film or the second. I remember seeing those. I'd have to figure out what year both those came out, because I know I saw Spirit at a drive-in, but it was a double feature. So I remember going to one and seeing it. And so the fact that they closed all those down for whatever reasons, good or bad, like it'd be nice if they reopened them, or at least a couple.
Well, a lot of them closed because of low attendance. Everyone's going to the real theaters.
Yeah, but I mean, if you think about it, I mean, look what's going on with what you just said about Universal and AMC. It's like, well, theaters are not really going to lower their prices, so if you open a couple drive-in theaters, do a double feature, there you go.
Yeah, true story. So hopefully they bring back some theaters, but I want to let you guys know about that. There was another little piece of news that happened this morning too, but I lost it somewhere, so I have to try to bring it up. Maybe I'll let you guys know about it tomorrow. I was up for about 3 hours this morning and just checking up on the world, because we've been so kind of confined to all this coronavirus stuff, and it's like, well, what else is happening besides virus? Yeah. The world is changing, and we'll see how everything turns out in the end, I guess. So Becca's just hoping that she can actually go back to school in the fall.
I'm just hoping I don't have to take a semester off.
Yeah.
You want to tell them the funny part for Universal, what they just did besides that?
Why don't you tell them?
I thought you were going to tell. All right, I'll tell them. All right, so what's funny about Universal is as of a couple days ago, they just partnered up with Lego, and they're going to do some music-based Lego sets.
Oh, right. Universal Music Group.
Yeah, Universal Music Group, not the movies, but still Universal regardless. So that's really exciting, but it's kind of funny because they got this whole movie thing going on right now. So it's like, okay, how much are they really going to lose?
Yes.
Because, I mean, both of them is 2 separate things, but if Universal does something really great with Lego for music bricks, I mean, might as well just put movies in home and theaters then. Compensate for the money loss, because I mean, music Lego bricks, that's going to be a whole nother thing. Next thing you know, people are going to be creating DJ music using Lego bricks. They're going to be doing like Twitch and stuff with Lego music.
You never know.
Sweet. Some Lego channels with music bricks. So I'm excited to see what that's going to be.
Here's the whole article here for it. This is actually from Universal Music, their website. They actually have a lot more details on it. But of course, the title over here reads: The Lego Group and Universal Music Group join to expand children's creative play through the power of music. It's a pretty long thing about their what's coming out, and that's going to be out, I believe, mid next year in 2021. But essentially, it seems like they're going to be doing some sort of, I would imagine, some either like musical block or whatever that will then hook up to some board or whatever else to be able to play music, like, so you can actually set it up physically, but then you could let it play music. If a lot of you or any of you parents are familiar with their kids playing What is that game again? I'm having a brain fart. Dave, that you play all the time. Why am I having a brain fart right now about that? The first person shooter game, yeah.
Oh, Fortnite.
Fortnite, there you go.
I don't play it all the time.
You play it all the time.
I do not.
You're not playing Pokemon. So in Fortnite, there's also physical bricks that you can play notes and stuff on, and then kind of run across them and play notes and stuff like that too. So I think it's going to be kind of a version like that, but actually like a physical version to kind of go along with. Dave and I were talking about their Braille bricks that they've come out with too that are still being released and put out. But I think that it's going to be one of those situations where they're getting into that more physical learning aspect of it as well, where they're going to have music on one side and Braille on the other side and just kind of put it all together so they can maybe even mix the two together. Who knows? Maybe there's going to be Braille music bricks coming out too along with that. So that'll be an interesting thing to see. But yeah, so there's a cool little partnership happening with them as well. And of course, we'll let you guys know as more information comes out on that too. So, but Dave, you heard about some new sets coming out, right? What do we got coming out?
I thought we agreed I could only talk about one.
Yeah, go for it.
All right, so I can talk about one. All right. All right. So a while back during the, I believe, New York Toy Fair, they revealed the Spider-Man set for the Venomsaurus. And that'll be out on June 1st. So official images are out and everything. We could show you some of the images too. They're awesome. I'm extremely excited for this set. Ryan's middle son, Nicholas, is definitely going to enjoy this set. So when I get it, he's going to build it with me because it's a big Venom T-Rex and he loves dinosaurs. So for those of you who are excited about Spider-Man, who are excited about another Venom design, and it also comes with 2 brand new figures. One is a brand new variant for the Iron Spider that came out quite a few years back in another set. And then we are getting our first ever Peter Porker, our Spider Pig, which is awesome. He was seen in Spider-Verse. So for those of you who are big fans of the Spider-Verse film, we're going to finally get that figure. Earlier this year, we got Spider-Man Noir. So he's in the black attire, very 1900s Spider-Man-like figure. So my guess is next year we'll finally have the Penny Parker and her automated Spider-Man robot mech. So I'm excited that we'll finally have like all these characters from the Spider-Verse, which is kind of why Lego's slowly rolling out certain characters. And the fact that the theme right now is Venom based as the villain is really exciting. So for those of you who want to see pictures, Lego already has it on their website. It'll be out June 1st for, I believe, $79.99. Yeah. And it's an awesome set. There's a brand new like monster truck with a new spring launcher that's going to be incorporated in quite a few other sets later on this year. There are other sets and photos coming out for June 1st, but Lego, because they have not officially put them out, we're not going to talk about them just yet. But if you go to brickfinder.com, you could look at all the photos for Marvel and DC. And I figure in the next couple days, Lego will announce it, and then I'm going to show it off because I'm excited to talk about them.
All right, cool. Thank you, Dave. So on that note, make sure you guys check us out. We're going to be live here again tomorrow at 2 o'clock for our Mox in Motion episode 3. Dave is going to be joining us again with Mr. Joe Dorsey representing Unilog. They're going to be here going over some more mechanisms made out of different Technic brick. Gears, axles, et cetera, including some really cool transmissions. I don't know what else. Do you guys have anything else planned for tomorrow to show off? I know you guys were talking about a few different things. But in our episode 2, we kind of went over high and low gears, gear ratio, stuff like that. I think this next one is going to be a little bit more like an intricate build. But if you guys are starting to work on your motion builds, because that is going to be our day 21 build. So we've got, 5 days left? Day 16, so 5 left. To get started on that. So tomorrow is a really good chance for you guys to join us. You can even join us live here on video as well to see what's going on with that. And we'll be able to get that out for you as well and answer those questions. Ken is asking about the new deep sea sets. We don't have a date for those yet. My guess is it's going to be probably for the back until about August or July. if the photo's out already. We have not heard anything official yet of a release date. So usually Lego will start announcing it about a month ahead of time, or even 3 weeks, depending. But we have not gotten anything yet from that. So we do not have a date for that yet, Ken. But yeah, so tomorrow we've got Mox in Motion coming up at 2:00, and then immediately that's going to follow up with our normal 3:30 stream here for Battle of the Brains. And of course, this Saturday is our Cyber Fun Day number 4, happening from 5 to 7 p.m. That's Central Time. We're going to be displaying a lot more sets that we've got here, used and certified used. I think we're actually almost done with about 8 or 9 certified Star Wars sets. So we're trying to get a lot of Star Wars stuff for you guys, especially because May the 4th is coming up on Monday. So it's kind of crazy that it's already going to be May, and I remember it just being March. So it's like, so we've got some really cool sets coming out. A lot of them are the new release sets, like the Rise of Skywalker sets, but just certified. So if you wanted a little bit less than getting it online or whatever, you'll be able to do that. We've got a handful of different minifig lots that are going to be available, whether they're individual lots, because we do have some two really awesome ones that are really special prototype minifigs. I will warn you, they're about $200 each, but they are very, very, very rare. So getting hands on them is really hard, and these are pristine. These are excellent.
You're going to do one in one.
Yep, yeah. We have a clear one and a translucent blue one that are going to be here. They are official Lego, and they're awesome. I wish I could show you right now, but they're hiding in a box in my office right now. And then we're going to have some Star Wars figs, superhero figs. I think we're going to do a Harry Potter lot as well, because to help celebrate that Harry Potter release coming up. And we're always going to be finding other sets and stuff to show off as well. And then this time, for the first time in our Cyber Fun Days, we also have some new in-box sets that we're going to be showing off too at a discount as well. I think we picked out, 7 or 8 of them already, Dave?
Yeah, we got a handful of them. I'm excited. And they're all basically retired. So that's
all
part of the
retired
reason why
sets.
we're going to put them out, but they've never been open. So we'll lower the cost on a couple of them. I don't think all of them are going to be lowered, just a few of them. And then a couple of them we're going to put together as like a 2-fer or 3-fer, however.
Yeah, an actual lot of a handful of sets.
But it's going to be really good. This week is going to be really fun for you guys doing the cyber sale. We're going to have a huge opportunity of Lego to buy. And yeah, a couple rare figures and sets. So look forward to doing that on Saturday night with us.
Yep. So we'll be back here again to do that and showing off some of those lots. Again, it's very simple to claim it. All you got to do is type in "I claim lot number whatever" for X number of dollars, and then we hold it onto it for you for 72 hours for you to pay, and then you can pick that up by the following Saturday. We are open noon to 5 every day for curbside pickups and online orders. So if you can, feel free to check out our website over at bamcresthill.myncrsilver.com, or give us a call here. I finally did get our voicemail updated today. So if you do call us, it does tell you that we are only open noon to 5 on there, and you can leave us a message if you need any certain parts or anything. We can get back to you. And we actually had a gentleman call earlier today and placed 2 orders for us, 2 special orders that we got into them that'll be here next week. So even though Lego's parts department and a lot of their sets aren't coming in, we can still get access to stuff. So if you're looking for certain things, let us know. I will tell everybody that the Dom Toretto's charger is sold out currently here. It might even be sold out on Lego's website right now. But we do not have any access to get those right now, as the plants and distribution has been kind of shut down. So the Toretto's chargers will not be here for at least another 3 or 4 weeks. So it's going to be a while. Everything okay?
Yeah. Pick it up and they hang up. Why bother calling?
Interesting. Amy, Lego Dots. We do not have access to the Dots line yet. Right now, that is still exclusively, I think, through Lego. And I don't even know if Walmart or Target have them yet. Amazon might.
I don't know.
So no. And then Iron Man lots, negative. We might have a set or 2 depending, but we used to have almost 100 Iron Man figures at one point, and I think we're down to 6 right now. So, the Iron Man will be here usually anywhere between $8 and $20, depending on which figure it is. But yeah, there will not be an Iron Man lot specifically.
8 and
So, to
40
answer your-
because the Silver Centurion is the most.
Silver Centurion was expensive. Yeah, he was up there. But make sure you guys check that out. Again, we've got our word today, which is castle. So get started on those. If you haven't started on your motion builds for the day 21 build, please start those now, or at least have an idea of what you're trying to do. So hopefully you guys can join us tomorrow at 2:00 to be able to ask those questions in chat. Or if you want to go live with us and actually show it, we can allow you to join via video chat. And you'll be live on the channel, of course, and ask us. So we can get those questions and stuff answered for you. And then, of course, we'll be on again tomorrow, 3:30, to go over our castle builds. We will have our final list of the micro builds up for you shortly, so you guys can start voting on those now. We've already picked the boy and the girl winner, or finalists, I should say. So those will be up really quick. So thank you guys for submitting those too. We had I think about 18, combined.
Yeah, it was pretty good today.
So it's a pretty good build. I'm glad you guys took advantage of the fact that they were small builds. It was pretty quick. And who knows, maybe these castles will be small builds too. We'll have to see what happens and what people do with them.
As long as it's a castle, we're good.
Yeah. And I would even say if it's even a portion of a castle, would you accept that? Like if it was
maybe like castle ruins?
Well,
you.
I was thinking more of like a blacksmith or like the town inside of the castle. Like if you built the castle walls on the outside but had the town people inside, would that still work? Or are you looking for like a full scale?
I feel like
full
if
castle.
It was a broken down castle like ruins, that would be more acceptable. Not what's inside the castle, because I mean.
Well, what are you thinking, Becca? Are you thinking a full castle, like 4 walls at least?
You don't have to.
3 walls.
I was going to say you don't have to do the full castle. Like if you wanted to build part of the castle and then show us like the stuff that's on the inside.
Okay. Or like maybe a siege on the capital on the castle wall, or they got the ladders and stuff pitched up.
Yeah. So you don't have to like. I'm not expecting everybody to build a full on.
Bonus points
castle.
if you could build a trebuchet or catapult that works.
There you go.
I'll give you that.
But yeah, I'm not expecting everybody to build like a full castle. If you want to do like the outer walls and then just build one part of your castle and then decide to show like the rooms inside the castle or stuff like that, I would accept that. Okay.
So get creative with it. We want to see what you guys come up with. And of course, as we pointed out earlier, as noted in the top right corner right there, it is a tie right now between the boys and the girls. So this is going to dictate our new leader, whether it's going to be the girls once again or if the boys will, for the first time, will take the lead. We'll see what happens tonight with your votes. And again, of course, make sure you share and like those photos to get as many votes as you can. And if you are on YouTube or decide you want to check out our channel on there as well, please like and subscribe us on there. You can get all the notifications of whenever we post up all the videos and add on to our playlists every day. And all of the streams are divided up. We have our Mox in Motion playlist. We have our Alpha Brick Builds playlist. And then, of course, our Battle of the Brains playlist. All available on there. You guys can watch the entire season of all of them. The only thing that did not make it on there was the first 3 episodes so far of the Alpha Brick Builds competition. For some reason, our system did not record those. So kind of a bummer there. But everything else is up there. And then we do have some other streams, some new segments that we're going to be doing coming up after this stream, after this contest is over. And I think Becca and Dave are going to let you guys know about that tomorrow, about what we're going to be doing coming up after these 21-day contests. So
announce it tomorrow at least.
Yeah. Well, we're going to talk about the final details about it today amongst ourselves, and then we'll let them know.
Yeah, and then yesterday when I asked if we were going to do just wait, I don't know which
because you keep moving.
I can't help it.
Okay, go ahead. What are you gonna say?
Are we still going to do like a day or 2 off like we were?
Yes.
Yes, we got it all written out.
What did you?
Saturday, Sunday, we're taking off
for this week or next week.
Next week.
Right, because then they'll have 3 days from when the word's announced for them to work on it.
Right.
And then,
so then we're gonna take the weekend off, and then we'll be back with the
new segments.
The new segments coming up after that. So yeah, we've got it all written out. The whole daily planner here. We'll let you guys know as we get going.
I was thinking about it yesterday. I mentioned it to my brother and a lot.
Yep. So we have all the way till Monday, which Monday is May 4th, which is of course is quote unquote Star Wars Day. And that's going to be the day that we're announcing that it's going to be motion, which you already know if you've been following along. And then that gives them Monday night, Tuesday night, and Wednesday night to do it all, and then submit them on Thursday.
So Friday we could pick it.
And then we'll throw those up to the vote on Thursday night, and then we'll announce the winner on Friday, along with the winner of the contest, whether it's the boys or the girls, because by then we'll obviously know. And then that following Saturday and Sunday, which is the 9th and 10th, we are taking off. We will be not streaming for those 2 days. We'll be using that time to finish planning whatever we need to, working on some stuff here at the store and everything else. And that does include not doing a Cyber Fun Day that week. We're taking the weekend off. We need a break. Dave and I specifically have been doing this for about 42 days, I think.
Every day since March 22nd.
And then Becca's been here for the last 16. So, and every day, it's not just, we're not like pre-recording these. These are all live. So we're all here for you guys. But we've got some really cool things coming up. We've got the 2 that have already come up with. And then I'm already kind of working on a third one that we're going to be trying to tie in and having some fun. And I think for one of these, or maybe even the motion one, maybe I'll talk about getting a guest judge and stuff in for it. So we'll see how that goes. Anything else you want to add, Dave?
No, I think we're good.
You good?
I think we're pretty good. I'm excited for what's to come. And again, for those of you who want to see photos for these new sets coming out June 1st and then some in August have not been revealed yet, go ahead, go look those up on brickfinder.com. And Lego already has the Venomsaurus set on their website, how much it is, release date June 1st. So once Lego officially releases the other Marvel and DC sets for at least June 1st release, I'm going to be talking about them and show you them. So look forward to those, guys.
All right. And then, of course, we've got our Mox Motion class tomorrow at 2, followed by us at 3:30 again. And then our Cyber Fun Day number 4 on Saturday from 5 to 7. If you guys have been part of it before, we basically show up a bunch of different sets, usually at a discount, and you guys just claim them, let us know, pay for it over the phone, and then just come pick it up. It's pretty simple. So it's basically like QVC for Lego. And we might even just come up with a new name for that as, LVC. It's Lego Video or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. So anyway, that's it for us today. Hopefully you guys are, still getting some exercise and walking around outside while it's kind of raining. Get those ponchos on and those face masks on. You can walk around like you're, trying to capture ET or whatever out there. Have some fun with it. And, stay safe. Make sure you guys are staying healthy, drinking lots of water, and, of course, following those good old CDC guidelines. And then we will see you guys tomorrow at 3:30, right?
Yep.
All right. We will see you guys then. If you need any questions, need anything else, feel free to call us, email us, or message us over here. Again, it's cresthill@bricksminifigs.com or 815-582-4220 right there. You can catch us out. Okay? We'll catch you guys later. See you guys tomorrow. And see you then. Keep on building.